Many of us have a story about stinging nettle. You might remember a childhood walk in the woods or a moment gardening when an accidental brush left you with a tingling, burning rash. This plant, with its tiny needle-like hairs, has earned a reputation for being something to avoid, a wild weed that only brings discomfort. The memory of that sharp sting can last for years. It seems like a plant designed by nature to be left completely alone, a defender of its own space with a very clear warning. But well, what if I told you that this feared plant holds a gentle secret? What if the very same leaves that cause that memorable sting can be transformed into a soothing, nourishing, completely safe beverage? It might sound surprising, even a little unbelievable, but it is a truth that herbalists and wise folk have known for centuries. Through the simple magic of drying or cooking, the nettle's sting is completely neutralized. The tiny hairs that deliver the plant's chemical defense become powerless, leaving behind a wonderfully beneficial herb ready for your kitchen and your daily routine. This transformation is a beautiful example of nature's complexity. So, what exactly is this plant that carries such a dual reputation? The stinging nettle, known botanically as Urtica dioica, is a perennial plant that grows abundantly across the world, Europe, Asia, North America. You can often find it thriving in rich, moist soil along riverbanks and woodlands, and even in disturbed soils in your own backyard. Its leaves are heart-shaped leaves with serrated edges, and both the leaves and stems are covered in fine, hollow hairs called trichomes. These hairs act like tiny hypodermic needles, breaking off upon contact and injecting a cocktail of chemicals, formic acid, histamine, which cause the characteristic stinging sensation. This defense deters animals, ensuring its survival and propagation. However, this sting is temporary and, for most, fades within hours. The plant is not poisonous or inherently dangerous. Beneath its prickly exterior, nettle is a powerhouse of nutrition, valued by humans for millennia. The key is knowing how to handle and prepare it to bypass its sting and access the goodness within. Understanding the plant's biology builds a new relationship. The sting is not malice, just its way of thriving in the wild. When we apply heat, drying, cooking, the delicate stinging compounds break down. Formic acid dissipates, trichomes crumble, rendering the plant harmless to touch and consume. We can see nettle not for its sting, but for what it truly is, a nourishing wild green. This knowledge empowers a new interaction. No longer a nuisance to eradicate, but a valuable gift from the earth. Identify it, harvest with gloves, prepare it properly. Making your own nettle tea is wonderfully simple and rewarding. You do not need any fancy equipment or special skills, just good quality nettle leaves and hot water. The most convenient way is to use dried nettle leaves. Find dried nettle in many health food stores, online, and in some supermarket tea aisles. Buy loose-leaf nettle tea or pre-portioned tea bags. Dried leaves are great because the sting is already removed. Boil fresh, clean water. Use about 1 teaspoon of dried, crushed leaves for every 1 cup. 8 ounces of water. If using a tea bag, place 1 in your mug. Once boiling, carefully pour over the leaves. Boiling water extracts flavor, minerals, and beneficial compounds. Now the most important part, steeping. Cover to trap steam and aromatics. Steep at least 5 to 10 minutes, or up to 20 for a deeper infusion. The longer it steeps, the deeper the color and flavor. Once steeped, strain. For loose leaves, use a fine mesh strainer. With a bag, simply remove it. Your earthy green tea is ready. Drink it plain or with a touch of honey or lemon to brighten. One reason nettle is so cherished is its remarkable nutritional profile, often called nature's multivitamin. Dense with essential vitamins, excellent in vitamin C for immune health, rich in vitamin A for vision and skin, significant vitamin K for clotting and bones, plus several B vitamins. It is exceptionally rich in minerals pulled from deep soil, notably iron for healthy blood and energy, calcium and magnesium for strong bones and muscles, and a calm nervous system. It also contains potassium, silica, and trace minerals. A cup of nettle tea is a water-based infusion of these nutrients, not a substitute for a balanced diet, but a gentle supplement. For some low in iron or calcium, it can help boost levels. Delivered in a form generally easy to absorb. That is why it feels deeply restorative. More than flavored water, it nourishes at a cellular level, helping you feel grounded, energized, and resilient. For centuries, people have turned to nettle tea not just for nutrition, but for gentle therapeutic effects. A celebrated use is relief from seasonal allergies. Nettle may naturally inhibit histamine, helping ease sneezing, itching, and watery eyes. Not a fast-acting drug, but regular tea before and during allergy season can lessen severity, making the season more comfortable. It also supports joint health. Traditional use for arthritis is being explored by science. It contains anti-inflammatory compounds that may subtly reduce inflammation. A warm cup can feel wonderfully soothing. Some small studies suggest reduced need for certain meds, offering a gentle approach to everyday joint pain. Nettle is a superb tonic for the urinary system. It acts as a gentle diuretic, supporting kidney and bladder function, aiding natural detox pathways. Often included in gentle detox and spring regimens, many drink it for healthy skin and hair. Minerals, silica, and antioxidants may support stronger hair, nails, and clearer skin. Effects are gentle and cumulative. A daily cup is a simple act of self-care, supporting beauty and vitality from within. Anna had carried a fear of nettles since she was a little girl. She remembered a family picnic at the age of 6, tumbling into a patch while chasing a butterfly. The fiery, itching rash stayed vivid in her memory. As an adult, she cleared nettles from her garden, treating them as a painful pest. One chilly afternoon, her friend Clara greeted her with tea.
I made some lovely nettle and mint tea.
Nettle tea, but doesn't it sting?
Drying disarms the plant and makes it nourishing.
It smelled earthy and fresh, with a bright hint of mint. She sipped. To her astonishment, it was delicious. Mild, smooth, deeply comforting, no sting. Warmth spread as calm settled in. Soon, she brewed it daily, harvested with care, and dried her own. While gentle and safe for most, approach nettle with awareness and respect. Like any food or herb, side effects can occur, though they are usually mild, slight stomach or digestive discomfort, especially from a strong brew on an empty stomach. If uncomfortable, dilute or drink after a meal and start small. Pregnancy requires caution. Nettle may affect uterine muscles and hormones. Avoid unless advised by a knowledgeable practitioner. If breastfeeding, consult your doctor or an herbalist. Nettle can act as a diuretic and may mildly affect blood pressure. If on blood pressure meds or diuretics, speak with your doctor first. High in vitamin K. Those on warfarin should seek medical advice. It can affect blood sugar. Monitor if diabetic. Choose reputable brands for purity. If foraging, be absolutely certain of identification. Harvest in clean areas, wear gloves and long sleeves, and wash thoroughly. The journey of the stinging nettle from a feared wild plant to a cherished cup of tea is a beautiful story of transformation. The myth begins and ends with its sting, that taught so many of us to keep our distance. It seemed a hostile weed to avoid or eradicate, but that is only a small part of its story. Heat tames the sting and reveals a nourishing heart. For millennia, it offered fiber, food, and gentle medicine. Packed with iron, calcium, vitamin C, a calming ritual, morning, afternoon, or evening. Many find gentle support for allergies, joints, skin, and hair. Proceed with care if pregnant or on certain medications.